1. How important is it to share my content on social media? It's not important, it's essential. Posting content to a blog and then sitting back and hoping that visitors will find it is an exercise in futility. In fact, some blogging gurus maintain that only 20% of your time should be spent on content creation, and the other 80% on promoting that content via social media. It's that vital. Even though Google denies that social shares, likes are not part of their algorithm, data has shown otherwise. We encourage to share your content through all your social media channels. When sharing, make sure you use Open Graph Protocol so the elements of the share are properly shown. WhatsApp me to get full PDF. 93601109212. 2. Is guest blogging part of a content marketing strategy? Yes. Content creation is content creation, whether it'll appear on your site or someone else's. Of course, guest blogging is also an essential part of outreach or digital PR, but the principles of content marketing still apply. You want to create valuable information that will help consumers. 3. Do I need an editorial calendar? Some businesses swear by them, others not so much. How important an editorial calendar depends on your individual strategy. However, even if you don't maintain a full-blown, detailed editorial calendar, you should at least plan out your content a month in advance, noting any holidays or promotion dates you want to mark with special content. 4. How important are keywords in content marketing? Despite the constant changes to Google's algorithm, keywords are still important in content creation. While the standards have been somewhat relaxed, so that words and phrases that mean approximately the same thing as the exact phrase searched for can now pop up in search results. 2. It's still best to include a few mentions of the exact words and phrases you want to be found for. Just remember that your priority is always to write for humans, not search engines. 5. How can I use content marketing to increase brand presence in the most efficient way? First, make sure you're inserting your brand into a conversation that's relevant to both your offering and your audience. Missing that foundational mark is the content equivalent of getting on the wrong flight. Secondly, once you've identified your broad opportunity, do your homework. Find the optimal intersection between conversation volume and conversation saturation. The goal is to tackle the topics that are unexplored enough for you to own and that still attract enough eyeballs to drive your bottom line. That calculus varies based on your product sale point, obviously, but the base principle is still the same. 6. How does content marketing drive revenue? It starts by building a strong business case that doesn't just directly attack people, their teams, or their budgets. I point out that content marketing ROI is higher than the average marketing ROI in every place I've looked. He details how in the original article. 7. How do we measure content's influence on sales and revenue? That one question drives the best decisions, the best priorities, and the best subsequent questions that drive impact. Matt Hines, Hines Marketing to connect content to revenue. Your marketing and sales teams need to be tightly aligned to the same business objectives, company messaging, and agreed upon processes. She goes into detail in her article. 8. How much is it going to cost? Marketers who have limited experience with content marketing often worry that the cost of creating content is just too expensive for their company. The reality is that marketers often expect to pay way more than creators charge for various content assets. The article covers content creation, promotion, and distribution costs. 9. What's our goal? Why are we doing this? We were initially more focused on the what and the how questions. When the CEO asked the why question, it forced us to take a step back and get our short and long-term goals down on paper. We referred to those goals for 5 years. They served as a great guiding star for the content program. The goals of content marketing are simple. You build your brand awareness by personalizing your brand. You establish yourself as a thought leader in your industry. And you increase traffic to your website with each post by using SEO-friendly keywords. What are we missing? It's almost always that the content isn't focused on creating a permanent change in how people see a situation, the brand, or the world.